Do any of the following statements or questions sound familiar? Listen in. It's just the way I am. I don't know if I can ever change. Or, I keep running into the same challenges and hearing the same feedback. It stings, but I feel like I'm asked to be somebody that I'm not. Or, there's no way so-and-so doesn't know she's being difficult. What's it going to take for her to change? Or, we told so-and-so what to start, stop, and continue, but not much has changed. Well, the reality is that data, even information alone, aren't enough to create sustainable shifts in an individual's behavior. Hey, everybody, Coach Karen here. The reality is that anybody can be told what to do and what not to do, but sustained change to the point that new behaviors become more intuitive, that actually requires constructive accountability, intention, awareness, observation, and ultimately application. So does that mean that everybody gets a trophy? Does it mean that we have to avoid hard conversations and accept behavior that's unproductive, maybe even toxic? Good news. The answer is no on all counts. Sustainable change in an adult's behavior, where the point that it feels like the leader is actually transforming, means that we have to recognize that increasing our effectiveness and our productivity isn't sustainable with just data and to-do lists. Through the lens of the Integrative Enneagram, we now recognize the profound shifts that are possible when a leader understands not just kind of the surface behavior, the things that we see and hear, but also when they understand the deeper motivations that shape how others experience them, and in fact, how they experience their own leadership journey. Okay, so for a moment, think about a piece of feedback that you've heard more than once. I'll wait. And despite being told what to do, you didn't actually know how to change. You tried things, but maybe they didn't work, or maybe it took longer than expected. If you had a non-judgmental support mechanism, specific insights about how you're wired and what influences how you navigate things like conflict and blind spots, what would improve about how you experience your work and how others experience you? Well, I've got great news. This is the journey of growth and development through the Integrative Enneagram. Listen, there are going to be some insights that feel good, and you may embrace as I am beliefs, I am positive, I am constructive, I am helpful. And the opposite may happen. You may read insights in your report that you want to reject because they hurt, they pinch, and we want to cast them out. Those are I am not statements. I'm not combative. We call the difference in these polarities. Every type has them. We experience the extremes of what we aspire to, and we tend to reject those things that we don't want to accept. It's the tension between those that creates a kind of push and pull, a polarity. That's what I call the growth zone. All right, that's it for now. Remember, with all of what you've learned through the Integrative Enneagram, there's never been a better time to lead. And guess what? I know that you've got what it takes. I'll see you soon.